Hey YouTube, Beige Moore here. Long time since I've made a video, but I have still been picking up some games here and there. A lot of the stuff I've gotten is more to complete the games that I've already got, so things like manuals or boxes and whatever. So anyhow, the first game I got is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Used to own this game as a kid, and interesting to me anyway, but like the day before my birthday, I convinced my dad while we were at Target to get me this game, and then we came home and my dad had forgot it. My birthday was the next day, and my mom got really mad at him because apparently they got this game for me for my birthday, so they had to take it back and they got me something else. I don't remember what I got instead, but yeah, so Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I got a few NES games. I got Section Z, it's an older shooter for the Nintendo. Tetris, never owned the, well, I owned this at one point, but as a kid I never owned the NES version of Tetris because I had the Game Boy one, and you know, that one worked well enough for me. Got a copy of Mario 3 to go with my mint condition box and manual. Picked up Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, and finally got Castlevania 1, so now I've got Castlevania 1, 2, and 3. Then on the Sega Master System side, I got a copy, well, I've already had Global Defense, but I only had the cartridge, and so I basically bought a whole new copy of it that came with the box and the manual, and wow, this is really sealed. This copy right here is actually in better condition than my other one. Mine had some wear right there, and so you know, just got a spare copy of Global Defense now. Two new Genesis games I picked up are Toki. I like the arcade version of this game that Atari made. I think Atari made it. That was always kind of cool, so I picked this up just because you're an ape and you spit things, and those are your fireballs, and you get different upgrades. Got a complete copy of Wonder Boy and Monster World, which I'm a huge fan of the Wonder Boy series, and I owned this game at one point, and I'm not sure what happened to it. Like, I'm not sure how I lost the entire thing, so I went ahead and got that. And I got this probably at least a month and a half, 2 months ago. Then the rest of these I think were just completions. I was missing the manual for e-swat, and so I managed to buy a new copy of it on eBay for 99 cents plus shipping. The package that the other one came with was in really poor condition. It actually had the back was all ripped off, and they had it marked as very good, but luckily my box was in good shape and my inserts was pretty good. Their cartridge is actually slightly better than mine, so basically got a complete e-swat now. Then completed a copy of the not for resale Sonic the Hedgehog. I bought this off eBay. The cover here is slightly it's not sun faded, it's just like faded from time, and the manual is slightly faded. It's really hard to tell, but like if you look at this the cartridge it came with was kind of faded like that as well, but I'd already bought this from another store for like $5, and you can kind of tell the difference right there, so it's not too bad. But you know, I just kind of wanted that original cartridge. The difference, other than the not for resale thing that, you know, is across the top here, is the Sega Genesis logo is actually different between the two versions. And then picked up a copy of Desert Strike for like $3. If you've never played the Strike games like Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, and Urban Strike, they're really cool games. They take a few minutes to get used to, but if you actually sit down and go through all these missions, they're really good games. And then I finally got a manual for Landstalker. I got Landstalker, I don't know if it was last year or what, but it was just the cartridge in the box, and so picked up the manual for like a couple bucks. And then from the same website I got the manual for the X-Men game. It'd be cool to have the poster for this that it comes with, but you know, whatever, probably not gonna find that. So anyhow, that's my haul over the past few months. It'll be nice to actually be able to put these up on my shelf now, so I don't forget which ones were new and which weren't. I've got a giant bag of manuals and some spare cartridges I'm trying to trade to complete some of my other games, and so I'll probably do a video or a posting about that later on. Anyhow, thanks for watching.